Clean.
Oh,
Let's go, baby.
So I'll be up in
let's
here.
fucking get it.
You're already hitting fucking gunshots and shit. Your boy told me to call you Baby Drive-By, man. What's up?
Oh, wow.
All right, y'all. We got the man Keelan Dadd, a.k.a. Switch God, and now Baby Drive-By in the building today. What's cracking, yo?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Thanks for having me. It's been a long time, right?
Yeah, we've been working on this one for a minute now, huh?
A few years in the making, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told my people, I was like, yeah, it's been some time, and definitely it's the perfect time right now for this. And I appreciate y'all, man. Shouts out to Canada.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
You dig?
So, Keelan, we start every show off the same. Hit us with your favorite skate moment and your favorite sports moment, man. Just warming up here.
I would say Tony Hawk game. Like, that's my introduction to skateboarding. And, yeah, I would say that. And then maybe sports moment. I mean, like, I started skating a long time ago, like Jordan days, and Kobe's my favorite. So, like, just those kind of basketball games. And I would say probably my best moment, thinking about it now, is when I said I'm not going to go to my last basketball game, and I went skating.
Damn. You made the move.
Yeah, it was a move of mine. I told my mom, like, I don't want the jersey, get the money back. I'm going to go buy a skateboard.
That's what's up, man. Big moves.
Yep. It was either YMCA jerseys or a new board. Went with the new board.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Do you remember what board it was back then?
I was probably getting like a pharmacy setup, like from the shop, and just getting stuff from there. Actually, I was probably getting a board from pharmacy and just getting like a fresh complete, like trucks and all that stuff.
Epic.
Hell yeah. Good choice, man. The skating was definitely the path for you because you're too short to fucking do anything on the court.
Exactly. That was my whole thing. Is like, bro, I'm not going too far with this with any type of sports. And then me being like I said, like I was like super into like Jordan and Iverson. I really fucking thought I was Allen Iverson at the time, like balling all crazy. And then the team sucked. Like, I'm like, I'm fucking good, and the team sucks. So it was like, and I think that's what like gravitated me towards skateboarding. It was like more of a individual sport, and I can kind of just do me, like with no type of control.
Yeah.
Like imagine getting
counting on
like
anybody.
Like I wasn't fucking with the getting trophies for losing. Yeah, that's not my vibe right there, bro.
Bro, that's funny. That's a pretty similar story to Trey Williams. He thought he was AI when he was younger, but he was like, man, I'm too short. And he started skating. And look at him.
And imagine that. This is years ago. I'm like, I guess I could tell you, I'm like 5'7". Like that shit, I imagine now I'm probably like 5'2".
Oh, shit.
There we go. Got my lighting a little better. Got me looking like C Breezy now.
Oh. What was that in high school? Like the end of high school or beginning?
Nah, like junior high.
Okay.
Yes, the high school I was
skating.
Going to school, like I'm going to sleep, like I'm gonna be a pro skater. I don't need to be here. Yeah, that was my high school days, and just trying to get my mom to put me on homeschool, and she really never did. That was one thing me and Antoine was on, trying to get homeschooled forever, and it was not happening until like I would say like senior year, like junior, senior. I was like, all right, I'm done with school. And then she's like, all right, go homeschool. And then that's when it started all happening for me.
Hell yeah.
So when you say homeschool, you just mean no school, just skating?
That's what it turned into for a little while. Like, you figure out how to finesse it and like, sweet talk the teacher. Like, oh, like she's coming to my crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want food? Like, the work is hard. The work is hard. So like, I'm saying, help me out. And that kind of like helped. And then, the homeschool, like you get the package, you get the shorties to do it. Oh God! Like I remember I got into it like with this girl. She was like, "What? You want me to do your work like I used to do it for you in high school?" I'm like, "If you could, right? Work smarter, not harder."
Hell yeah!
Love that. He's honest.
Yeah.
So wait, before we keep going, how do you pronounce your name? Keelan?
Keelan. Like
Keelan.
Key to the land.
Yeah, that's how I say it. Donald's out here tripping.
Wait, how'd you say it?
Keelan. Is that's
funny, bro? Yeah, Keelan. It's Keelan Dadd. But I remember back in the day when I used to get my boxes, they used to put Keelan. Like it was like Keelom. Like my name's clearly with an A. I mean, but you guys do got like some things are pronounced a little different over there. I would say maybe more correct than here.
Keelan. All right, now we know, man. That's what.
Yeah.
No harm in asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
So Keelan, take us back to the beginning. I guess you just kind of told us, but where'd you grow up and how'd you get into skating, man?
I'm originally from Inglewood, California. So yeah, I started skating in Inglewood. That's where I left the porch. I would say what got me into skating and what sparked it off was the Tony Hawk game. It was we actually rented the game from like Blockbuster or some shit like that. And I used to play with my uncles a lot, but my uncles are like gamers. Like they like play games. So it's like gamers, they really play games. You got to play the game all the way through. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to like play, learn how to do some tricks. And me like just being like anxious and wanting to like play so much, I just ended up going outside. And like I had seen some kids skating, and then like from the Tony Hawk game, like you know how like at the they have like the videos and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then like that was like my first videos that I saw of skating. Sick. And I remember like Chad Muska and stuff like that. And then when I linked with those kids, I remember like they showed me the Shorties video. That was my first video that I saw. And I was like, oh shit, this is the same footage from the game. So and they're like, yeah, this is the skate video. I'm like, oh shit, this is dope. So that kind of like that shit hooked me, bro. And I actually remember like the first day I went out to go like skate. It was I seen a homie Matt Jackson, and I didn't even have a skateboard. My first day I went skating, I was like on a mountain bike, and they was like, yeah, just come slide with us. We like went all around Inglewood, and then we went to Morningside High. I was riding my mom's bike. That shit was like a real like in full size mountain bike. So I remember I had to like put my leg through it, like you know how the bar's at the top. I used to like ride it like I put my leg through it, and then that turned into me just skating with them or trying to skate and learning and getting the ropes. And then this kid on my block, he used to let me borrow his board all the time. And then that turned into like, you can have it, you know? And that first board, that was like my first like board that was a hand-me-down. It was a Think skateboard, like Venture trucks, Flame Boy wheels, and who knows what kind of grip. So that was my first piece right there.
Hell yeah. Sick. Love that.
Yes, sir.
What would you consider your first big break in the skate industry? What kind of popped it off for you, man?
I would say, yeah, probably I was in Stevie's KO part. Mm-hmm. I believe that was the first thing. Because I remember they were going on tours and doing I was like, I'm about to have a party, fucking KO video. So I had like 2 tricks.
Would you do a big ass switch ollie and like a switch heel manny or something?
Yeah, the
like
big ass shirt.
Manny, yeah?
yeah. Oh yeah, it was a tray flip manual. Tray flip manual across. Yeah, that was yeah. And then it was like it was a switch Hellside 270. I had like some super shredded pens but the KO video was my introduction as far as like being out there. And I think like my big break was my proof part. No, first it was I was in Forecast by P-Rod. That was P-Rod and Nigel. They did a video. I had a couple clips in Forecast, and then like I'm heavy Valley Life skating with Paul and all them out there. And then that turned into me getting a video part in Proof. And that was with Tori and all type of people. And that's where it popped off at. Because I remember before that, I had put like some footage out. Actually, this is what popped it up. I put like some footage on YouTube. And I remember Stevie hit me up like, yo, why'd you dump the footage on YouTube? Like, you can get some clips in KO. And then that's when I was like, no, I'm going to have a video part in Proof. Well, I didn't even know the name, but it was Proof. Paul said he gave me a video part. And after the Proof, that's what put me on the map.
Sick. Dude, what an epic first introduction, though, to being Stevie's part. Like, that's a crazy way to come onto the scene.
Yeah, it was dope, man. I'm forever grateful and appreciate the opportunity. Like Stevie's, like, he's an OG in the game, and especially, like, to share a space, like, and it was, they haven't put a video out in a long time. So for him to give me that pocket, that's, it's a blessing.
For sure.
That's what's up. So coming up, how'd you link up with the legendary Pharmacy skate shop?
With Pharmacy, that started, so like I said, like I'm originally from Inglewood, and my family moved to Palmdale. My grandma first moved to Palmdale. That's like a little desert town, like probably like 50 hour north of LA. And I was doing everything I could not to go, bro. It fucking sucked. It was like a desert. Like imagine coming from the city and going into the desert. And this is like way before anything was developed. It was just dry. It was straight up just dry. And I remember I used to go out there. I'm like, damn, I don't want to stay here. And I'll go back and forth to the Inglewood crib. And then, so my grandma moved out, and then we stayed in Inglewood. And then eventually my mom went to Palmdale. So I had to end up going out there. And then one of the homies, or first my uncle told my oldest 3 kids that skate down the street, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, this is something I'm into. And then they told me Pharmacy, there's a skate shop up there. And me not knowing, like, yeah, you can get sponsored. I'm like, oh, for sure. I'm going to go there and get sponsored. Mind you, I probably got like 3 tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like I can skate, but I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do tricks on the level of like, oh, I'm about to get sponsored with the confidence that I had. And I remember I went up there and I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, I just moved out here. I'm trying to skate for y'all. And straight up, just like that. And I remember
just tell me what I got to do, man. I'll figure the rest out.
Yeah, I was ready. Like, they told me I could get on. And because I knew Marquise Preston, that was the homie that was like Marquise Preston, Lamese SB. Like, those are the first 2 people that I met when I was in Palmdale. And Marquise was already like, that fool already had tricks and hard flip, who taught me how to tray flip and all type of shit. And they was like, yeah, you got to just, once you get the tray flip, you can get on the team. So
that's so epic. Like,
so I'm
just get this shit and you're good.
Like, you know, like, you know how you like land them, but then like, they're like a little too flicky. Like, bro, you got to just get the scoop on. Like, get your scoop and you're going to have it. And then, so yeah, I remember I went up to Pharmacy and I was like, yeah, bro, I'm trying to get sponsored. He was like, you got footage? I was like, nah, like footage. Like, what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, well, you got tricks? I'm like, yeah, I can show you right now. Oh no, this is when I already actually learning. Like, I had a couple tricks. I thought I had heel flip front no slides, bro. I went to show him, like, dead ass. It was no slide. It was. I went out there to show him on the red curve, and I did the heel flip front nose, and he was like, bro, you got to slide here. I was like, what? Like, I did, bro. Like, did you see that shit? And then that just put me on right there. And we just kind of like, and they gave me the ropes. His brother, Doug, gave me the ropes. Like, yo, look, like, this is our team. Brian Herman, Matt Allen, like, you know, Tony Silva, like all these like big hitters at the time. Yeah. And I'm like, and they told me like, yeah, this is what we do with our skaters. We take them out and go skate on Sundays. And we get footage, and then with your footage, we can give it to like the reps, and that's how you get sponsored. Yeah. So that was like my introduction, like to how to get sponsored, to Pharmacy and all.
Damn, they fucking put you on, eh? You just fucking one-man demo out front of the shop to get sponsored. That's fucking, I had never heard that, but we heard lots of stories, and I had never heard that one before.
Yeah, it did.
That's fire.
And then mind you, at the time, I think there was like a A team, B team, possibly a C team, and then like the team. I'm like trying to get on like B, C team, like, bro, like, let me get on. And I think it started to happen. Like, I think the way you get on shops, you gotta just be around, and next thing you know, I'm like folding shirts and doing all this shit. It's like working for boards, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just trying to like be a part of it because it sucks out here, but I'm so into the skating, and these are like the last days of like me playing basketball and shit. So I'm like, yeah, this is it. And they just kind of just like held me down and just gave me the roast. That's why I'm like forever grateful for Pharmacy. That's like, you know, there's been shops that like offer me things and stuff like that, like boutique shops and shit like that. And it's like, nah, this is home.
Yeah. What's that? But you've been on there 20 years now or something recently, yeah?
Shit, it's fuck. Yeah, it's probably around there. Yeah, because they just did their 25th year anniversary, and I believe when I came around, they were like, yeah, 5-6 years. Damn, yeah, because they started. Damn, yeah, I've been on the shop for a long time. Might need a promotion.
Oh man,
I finally get on the A team, man.
I finally made it to the A team, bro. I think when I did a commercial, they was like, all right, he's doing this shit. He's on the A team. Thank you.
So you talked about it a little bit. You had some footy in Forecast and then a part in Proof, but tell us a little bit about linking up with P-Rod and that squad and filming with those guys in that era, and maybe share a P-Rod memory if you have one, man.
Bro, that happened with the way that connection happened was with a filmer named Brandon DuBose, and he was a guy. He found me at a battle of the board shops, and I remember like we did like a battle of the shops in the Valley. I got a call, so as a filmer, like, yeah, I want to be your filmer. I'm gonna help you go pro in the next 2 years or a year. I'm like, bro, I'm not even am. Like, what you talking about? So let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, and yeah, like, he had a cool car. He had a van. It's kind of weird. But yeah, but it was actually dope. It was like this, like, Chrysler van. It was sick. Yeah. So, he'll take me and Marquise, like, dead ass, like, skating, like, all the time, every weekend. He'll pick us up from Palmdale. He lived in the valley, so he's driving out 45 minutes to an hour to come pick us up, film, and I'll go out to the valley and skate with him for the weekend. And he's tight with Paul and them. Like, Nigel, they all grew up together. Like, you know, they're Paul big homies. And he was like, yeah, we can go skate with Paul. Then I remember, like, I don't really recall the first time, but I feel like we went to, like, his house, and I was like, oh, this is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, my P-Rod's house. And it was just like, you know, it was super inviting, super, like, dope vibes. And they would just, like, I remember I was just, like, super, like, oh, like, I don't really know what to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's go skate. And then we go skate, and it's like, fuck, this food's good as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just, like, watch. And really, I was just, like, I was in awe, like, just seeing, like, the lifestyles. Who got the G-Wagons, who got a fucking loft apartment. Like, I'm like, this shit is fucking cool. Like, this shit is way cooler than anything else I've seen. And yeah, I just think, like, those days were, like, the introduction. Yeah, just going skating in the valley, skating with Brandon and him tying it. And then that's how that rolled over into Forecast. And then from Forecast, we went, that's when that's like the sequel.
Mm-hmm. Switch flip back 5, man. Epic clip right there.
Oh yeah, man. Switch flip on that ledge just got taken out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they just took that out. Actually, I was just talking to Nigel about that part. I think I'm gonna like remaster and redrop it. Because a lot of people don't know. Like, you know, that's one of 2 of my video parts.
Damn.
Yeah, I only have 2 video parts.
That's crazy. So moving forward after Proof, we spoke on it a bit, but DGK, how'd you officially get the nod on the team there?
It was some work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely
heel flip front nose.
Heel flip front
Round
nose.
2
did not
with
make
a slide.
The regular days was over by then. Switch your front nose start coming in. So the way the DGK happened, I know. I was in SF skating with Pharmacy. We went out there for like a skater of the year. Went to Thrasher for skater of the year. So we fucking 30 deep, rolling in the ambulance, like literally an ambulance. And yeah, because Pharmacy, that's like their car. And we were skating third in Army. Was it third in Army? Yeah, third in Army is the one with the gap, right? So yeah, we're skating third in Army, just skating around, doing my shit, trying to get footage for, I think, the Pharmacy video. Yeah, funny. We're in LA. Sorry about that. We were right in downtown. So yeah, we're skating for the Pharmacy video that's hopefully still coming out since we were filming in. And yeah, and I remember I was like, damn, who's this fucking guy? Just keeps clapping in my face. It was Carl Watson. Carl Watson. Like, yo, he's not, like, you know. Yeah, he's just fucking. I'm like, this was like over positive. Like, he was like fucking. He got iPads on. Like, I'm like, you got fucking cool. You got fucking sick ass style. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know much, like, as far as like who was who. And he's like, yo, you got, like, he's like just literally like clapping him, like just as I'm skating, like, yeah, like giving me props. And after like a cool little session, he was like, yo, you got footage? He's like, do you got sponsors? I'm like, nah, I'm trying to get sponsored. I think I was possibly getting like flow or hooked up by Steve Clare from Duendo. And yeah, and I was like, yeah, I got it on me. I got a fucking DVD in the car. Like, you want it? I'm like, so I gave it to him. He was like, all right, for sure. He was like, you ever heard of DGK? I'm like, yeah, people told me about that. That's Stevie Williams' company. He was like, yeah, Gold Wheels. I'm like, oh shit, like, what you, like, this your brand? Like, you know? And he's like, no, I'm gonna give your footage to Stevie. I'm like, all right. And he's like, no, for real, I'm gonna really give it to him. We're gonna watch it. Mind you, this is like probably like a week or two prior of like we did like some ASR, like it was like a trade show. Mm-hmm. And I remember waiting in line because that's when like Stevie had like a New Era deal. He had dropped the like New Era hat, and it was fucking crazy ass line for him. And I remember waiting in line, like, I have to give him my footage. I want that hat, but I gotta give him this footage. And it was the premiere day of the DC video. So just imagine. It was fucking mayhem. These motherfuckers in the limo, these motherfuckers straight superstars. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I remember I gave him the footage, but who knows? It's like, this fool's going to Hollywood fucking theater. Mm-hmm. The footage probably didn't leave ASR. You know what I'm saying? So after that, follow up, Third and Army, Carl Watson, Prophet me, letting me know he gonna get the footage to Stevie. And I'm just like, just waiting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, like my number's on there. The shop number's on there. I put pharmacy number there because who knows? I might not have minutes at the time, and my phone might be off. Like, you feel me? Boost Mobile, and like that ass. And we fucking excuse my language. So boom, after like a week or two or some time, the shop calls me. Yo, Stevie just called asking for you. I'm like, bullshit. Like y'all capping like this? No. And then he's like, nah, he really called. He said he's gonna call back. Me, boom. I skate over there. This is probably like a couple miles. I used to skate to the shop. I probably got there in about 10 minutes. So, got there quick, waiting for the call. And then it was like the next day, he called again. Boom, yo, with Keelan. Like, Stevie was like, yo, this Stevie. You know what I'm saying? And then, so I'm like, yo, give him my number. So they called me on three-way. And he got my number and he's like, yo, like, I want to start hooking you up. Come to LA. And we can go skate. I'm like, bro, like, I don't fucking have a car. Like, how am I gonna get to LA? Like I said. And then that turned into, eventually I went out there and I linked with him and he like picked me up and so many link ups and weeks, we never skated. Like, I would just go out. I'm just like this kid fucking riding in the G-Wagon. Oh, he had a Range Rover at the time. Just riding on his Range Rover. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. He's like, going to like Reebok meetings and shit. I'm like, this is fucking insane. Like, bro, when we gonna skate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man? Like that ass, bro. He'll leave me in like, he had like a penthouse in a marina. He's like, yo, is juice and shit in the refrigerator? And he'll just be out. I'm like, what do I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So still no skating, bro. Like, still no skating. Like I swear, probably like 2 months of like linking and chilling. I was just like, just learning lifestyle, bro. Like straight lifestyle. Like it was fucking very much valuable game. You know what I'm saying? Like I still like, you know, move by some of those lessons today. And that's kind of like the introduction. And then that's when like they were getting ready for the KO video. So then we eventually like start skating, and then that's when it was like, yeah, we're gonna have footage in here. And I think I was officially on. I think I got on 2007, something like that. And I think that's when my ad came out. Actually, the switch flip over the rail in Proof was a part of it, and I had to redo it for the ad. And that's pretty much how it like kind of all tied together. So shouts out to Carl Watson.
Crazy story, man. That's
for real. Wild. And then that turned into, you know, like shit. It shows like, you know, going on, like we first went on the official, like the KO video official tour. We're like premiering the video. Yeah, I wasn't on yet. So I'm like, still, cause I remember like talking to Wade and shit, like when I'm gonna get on. Like, he's like, I don't know, I'm vouching for you, but like, you gotta get better, bro. And then I think that's when like, you know, like Wade started kind of like letting me know, like, you need to get better. Then that's when like me and like him started kind of going back and forth, like, bro, I got better 3 steps than you. And then like, that's when that like competitive thing started happening. And then that's what like pushed me, like, and then once I started able to like identify myself and let it be known, like I can carry my weight as if like, you know, the weight I got right here. And that's when they eventually put me on the team.
Crazy.
That's what's up, man. Here's some juice. I'm out, man.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. I used to fuck the juice. It was like that fruit punch, like Minute Maid fruit punch. I used to run through all of them. So bad.
Living the life for a second, man. Mm-hmm. Oh man. So what's your wildest Stevie memory, man?
Yeah, there's so many, bro. Like every time, like it's something. It's fucking Stevie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Like you're saying, like like somebody I looked up to gave me extreme game. I think I would say this one time we were on the Supra tour and he was like, "We gonna go to Barcelona." I'm like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, just me and you and the filmer." I'm like, "All right." So me, him, and Alan Hennon we went to Barcelona, and he was like, we got to just make sure we get clips. Cause like we had to, that's when we did I had the colorway for the S1 Dub, his shoe. And he was like, we got to get the clips for the commercial. Bro, we partied the fucking whole time. Like literally like the whole time, like straight up, like sun up, sun down, like straight up. And I remember like the last day was like, we still got to get the clip. I'm like, fuck. I'm like fucked up. And I remember that's when I did the switch hard flip on like the long manual pad thing.
Damn,
on that one. And that was epic times. What else?
You did that on Jello legs, on party legs? That's insane, bro.
Bro, it was like I was shirt off, but that shit was not for swag. I was sweating my ass off, bro. And I remember, bro, like we both got the tricks like back to back, and we partied our ass off after that.
Hell yeah, man. There's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. I feel like it's a line that you toe sometimes. We heard you claim you had the best part in Parental Advisory. What's the story there, bro?
I mean, look, like I said, that conversation came up with somebody in a DM. Or no, that was on another show. I talked about it. Then somebody got at me in a DM like, "What you think you got the best part?" Little thinking you tripping, and I'm like, "Yeah, I actually do think I had best part. But he's like, nah. What about TX, Wade, Stevie, and Jack?" I'm like, yeah, those are my favorite parts in the video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wade part is one of my favorite parts, TX, Stevie for sure, and Jack. But when it comes to best, I mean, let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the most, like dead ass, like, hold on. like, here goes that fine line. You know what I mean? Like, not for real. And it's like, if I was like to view it as far as diversity, like I skate manual pads. I got flip in, flip out manual pads, flip in, flip out on ledges. I skate rails. I skate up and down stairs. I do it all. Who else?
That's the beautiful thing about skating. It's subjective.
The closest to that, I feel you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, as far as like, I got an MBD in there, so it's from 5.0 on the rail at the time. To me, I feel like I had best part. You know what I'm saying? Favorite part, I would give it to I would say Wade. Like I was saying, Wade.
Jack was iconic for sure at the time.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
didn't Justin Eldridge do a switch flip from 5.0 on a rail? Or was it like a salad?
Yeah.
Same thing, kind of.
Nah, not when you got control. It's completely different. Like, right?
Bro, I said you tiptoe the line. Yo, this fool like Olympic long jumps over the line sometimes.
It's just a very rare thing in skating. Like, it's rare that you would hear someone say something like that. So when you hear it, you're like, whoa. Like,
I feel it.
Crazy.
And, like,
I respect it though. If you want to say it with your chest, then I respect the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Hang on. No, but it's like respectfully, like I was saying, because like think about it, it's like we think about a Wade part. You don't be like, oh, DGK, but you be like top dollar.
No.
Right? I mean, as far as like for me, it's like that shit is like very impactful, and it's like
top dollar was crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way that shit hit, and like that shit hit hard, and it's like we want to go see some Wade footage. Is like that's what I go watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like even like his new footage, like even like his primitive parts, I think it's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know if you'd be like, oh, that video part, which, hear me out. Like, that video part was amazing. Everybody had fucking amazing parts in that video, but I just feel like I had the best part.
There you go.
We don't have to agree, but we respect you saying it, and that's what you believe. Then more power to you.
Who had the best part?
But yo, with skating, I mean, I could do favorite part and best part. That's usually different.
And that's the difference. And that, not to cut you off, and I feel like people intertwine that as far as like their favorite, or like what's your favorite, or what's your niche, or what are you looking for? Because some people is looking for people jumping off 25 rails, and if you got 125 rail in there, it's like, oh, that's the best part. You know what I'm saying? It's like favoritism as far as like the individual. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what do y'all think is the best part in that video? Parental Advisory.
Well,
10 years later.
Do you have a switch double heel in there?
Yeah. I started off with a switch double heel.
Because then you get negative points for that one right there. I'd have to rewatch the whole video.
Not even. How? Because think about this. My switch double hill, they can switch double hill in today.
But
Right or wrong.
I still don't want to see that trick ever.
It's like a gimmick trick to me as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little funny, but it gets the crowd going.
Yeah.
And like you know what I'm saying, and that's like how I feel. And I feel the same way. Like when it comes to like doubling up on the flips and shit like that, like it's not my favorite, but if it look good, you can't say my switch double hill ain't nice.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna rewatch the whole video, and then when this interview comes out, we'll put a poll on our Instagram, and people can vote.
Please,
it'll be jokes. We have to.
I like that.
All right,
like that.
And then on the poll, put favorite, best.
Yeah, we'll do two separate ones: favorite part and then best part.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so who do y'all think had the best part in that video?
I was extremely biased. Like I would say Wade. We were hella close at the time. He was like influential on us growing up. So obviously coming from Canada, for me it has to be Wade. Like, but that's
favorite or
extremely
best?
biased for both. Like that was like at
I will
that
go with
time
the
we were
same.
desperate for Wade footy. Like anytime Wade
Me
would
too.
drop footy, it was fucking like godly, you know.
And every
But
time,
I like it's official better than Parental Advisory for Wade. Even like I thought it's official was
the
crazy.
35 official was crazy.
Yeah.
But exactly. So that's how I feel. Like without thinking about myself or being like, you know, walking on that line, I would say Wade as well. But when you break it down,
You gotta start going
it's
clip for
different.
clip, is what you're saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Next time we do a video review, I think it has to be Keelan.
yeah,
and
that'd be
Parental.
dope.
I think we
Down.
gotta break it down, man.
But yo, Keelan, I gotta say something, man.
Oh shit.
I first of all, I gotta watch that video part, that whole video
said,
again.
Shit.
But with you, I mean, I'm a skate nerd, so I watch at the time, you know, every barracks thing you ever did, blah blah blah, all the shit. So I could always see the skill, but then I felt like when your part came out, you didn't push yourself to your highest degree of fear. There's some tricks like gap to back 5-0 on the double set. Like that shit, I'm like, holy fuck, like you were on one that day. But sometimes I feel like you would keep it safer. Like you switch flip front 5-0 that rail, and that was your last trick. But that ad came out so long before the video. I was hoping to see something new. You know what I mean? Like I felt like you always, like I felt like if you pushed yourself to the max, that part could have been better.
No, definitely. I think so as well. Like even like to now, I feel like I haven't like reached my full potential as far as like my skills, and you know, and for that video part, I wasn't filming for a video part. It kind of just happened.
Right.
Like I'm saying, like that was like we went to Atlanta, like we were on lifestyle, bro. Like we was fucking in the playground, we fucking in the Lennox Mall, we fucking popping bottles. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we were like on. But like, I feel you. I think it could have been pushed a little harder. But I think if I was more of like, we're filming the video part, like I think that start to unfold like towards the end. It's like, all right, we got this many days. Like even like the switch frontside flip over the rail, like into the bank. That was like I think I had like a transworld ad or a spread or something.
Yeah, that was
and
sick.
the photo came out right, and I didn't land the photo in the I didn't land the trick in the photo, and I remember like I'm not one of those like I gotta get the clip, like you know what I'm saying, and that was literally the day before, and that spot is burnt out, like it's pretty sketchy, and like you know what I'm saying, so like that was like, and as you can see, like I land, I'm like all fucking like, all right, I fucking did it. I thought that was gonna be one of my last tricks. Like I didn't have no control as far as like editing and things like that. But not definitely. I feel like we can always push ourselves harder, further, and yeah, not definitely. And like even like from here on out, like my new footage, I feel like it's going to be a more elevated video part. Because again, like I only have 2 video parts. I have proof and I have the Parental Advisory part.
Damn.
Over time.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that actually explains a lot because it is kind of annoying when you're just filming clips but without a vision and then it just gets thrown together and that's your part. So I definitely understand that. And that switch frontside flip was an example of a clip where I felt like you were actually pushing yourself. But then there's certain clips in the part where it just seemed like a random little Manny you got one day.
Yeah, we're just out and about. It's like, oh, I got a clip. And I think, just with them editing, like, they put it together. Like, even like with my proof part, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my homie Brandon, like, it's like, I would say, like, the proof is like almost similar, like, to like the part. It's a little more like the DGK part is a little more skillful. And like, and he just was telling like, yo, just make sure like your shit look good. One thing you can't say, I ain't got no nasty shit out there.
That's as good as having anything, man.
You feel me?
Yeah, the quality.
Yeah, so like even like now, because like I said, like I don't feel like I'm the best skateboarder there is. Like, you know what I'm saying, far from it. You know what I'm saying? So like I am selective on my switch double heels when they come out. I am selective when I do like a switch hard flip 5-0 or switch frontside flip 5-0, because I know it's like, all right, this spot ain't for like it don't hold no weight. So it's like I try not to do certain tricks on certain spots unless it's like it's gonna hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, if I need to skate the 12 rail, all right, let's get ready for Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's like, what trick am I gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to like, I don't know what trick. I still want to get a trick on Hollywood. I don't know what trick I can do that hasn't been done, because fucking everything's pretty much like, I was gonna like go switch your board it a little while ago. And I think like fucking Terrell Robertson did it or something like that.
Did that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back in the day.
And I was like, maybe I could just do it back to straight or something like that. Like, I don't know. Or I think I want to get the boss to try to switch back over cricket, but
that would be
like like round rail, like it's not my favorite. But we'll see. Maybe like I'm gonna push myself, bro. I'm gonna switch back over cricket for you, bro.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll get voted, but fuck it, right?
No.
We're not gonna wood.
So, man, you sent out an infamous text message back in the day about 10K a month not being enough from DGK, and you guys parted ways after that. How did that text get out, and were there any regrets after the fact? 10K is a hefty price tag, my G.
Yeah, 10K. You know what I'm saying? That's very a very great income for a skateboard, especially at the time. Is like people was not even getting 10% of that. So it's like that I believe people over at KO did that, and I believe it was modified a little bit. And how did it get out? Who knows? But it's like pretty much where that conversation came from. It was me trying my best to make it work with DGK. It's like, it got rough, and we started to like, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth. And I didn't ask for 10K. 10K was offered to me, and I asked, I'll take half if I can do what I want to do, because at the time, remember, I was DGK apparel, DGK boards, gold wheels, like full KO to the socks. Yeah. And I was like, going into times like today, I understood it's like, no, I need to be able to wear a white t-shirt, because there was times when I'll wear like a white t-shirt, like at a Supra signing, and I'll get a call like, yo, da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh. So like, and me understanding and having like, professionals around me, and like seeing how they like operate like a P-Rod and like, stuff like that. And like my big homies from the shop helping me understand like contracts and stuff. There was no contracts in place. And I knew that. And I was like, and I brought it up like, yo, we need to get these contracts on. But like when I brought that tension up, they tried to lock me in for the apparel. And I was like, no, I don't want to do apparel, because I want to look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's only so many big booty t-shirts I can wear with weed all over it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to have your own style as well, right?
Yeah. Like first, like, gotta be able to identify yourself and like, and respectfully. And as a professional, it's like, look, I don't want to be in contract, because I want to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And I would do everything I'm already doing. I'll do the catalogs. I'll run it up as if I'm on the pair. I'm a dirty ghetto kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wanted to see the brand fold or anything like that or take away. I wanted to add more value. So I need to be able to reach out and like swing my hair. Like, you feel me? And that kind of became a back and forth. It was like, we'll give you 8K. We'll give you 10K. And it was like, oh shit, that's good bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, it's like, that's only one sponsor. And I was like, and I was just really just standing on like, no, I don't want to take your money to do what I don't want to do. And I'm forced. And then when I do it, I half-ass do it for the brand that I really respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I really respect DGK, and I'm a fucking dirty ghetto kid at heart. Like, it is what it is. So like, I wanted to like be clear of that. And it became like a back and forth, and like other people's business started to like get into the conversation. And I I wasn't rocking with it. It was like, yo, like, these are my brothers. Like, these conversations should not be brought up to me. Like, I'm saying, like, as far as like, what is that, like bribery or bribing and some shit like that. It was like trying to tell me like, oh, we don't need da 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 da. We just need you. And it's like, I'm down, but like, I can't do it in the contract because I know what that means. Because mind you, like, I'm on Mountain Dew. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, ratchet and corporate at the same time, like somehow. And I just knew, and the bread was thrown at me, and I'm like, yo, it's not even about the money. Like, I'll take half the check. I'll take 2,500. I'll take 3K, whatever it may be, to be able to do what I want to do because I know how to move.
Yeah.
And that kind of just became back and forth. And I was told sometimes you got to shut up and take the money. And I was like, nah, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, first of all, like, for you to tell me that, it's kind of crazy being your little homie, but like, I get it. But at the same time, it was like, I believe it was like a sense of, I was going to be the highest paid on the team without saying too much. And I don't think that was taken the right way. And it was like, oh, little nigga, like, you tripping. And I was like, nah, I don't want the 10K. Give me 5, give me 4, whatever. Let me do it. Like, let me help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm freshly pro. Like, shit's moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit's moving. And me understanding is like, all right, contracts are coming up. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like a year into my Supra contract. I'm like, all right, like, I know what I'm about to do. Like, I need to be able to like match what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of, it didn't work. And then that's when the back and forth. And that's when I was like, look, I don't know what to tell you. And then like with I had a pharmacy shop, and it just became nasty, and just like, there was a lot of disrespect like on other people. And I just couldn't fuck with it. So that kind of just, we went back and forth, and then that came out, and it was like a sense of like, look, like, I know how to move. And then boom, like a couple months later, numbers went crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a very random brand. That's when I did the honey thing. And it was like, that shit went up. And it was like, and I remember afterwards we had a conversation, and the owner told me, it's like, oh shit, you really figured it out and you did it. And because like, we did pretty great numbers at like, at the time, like Zoomies and shit like that. And we had a conversation about, okay, I get what she was trying to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even to this day, it's like, it's all vibes and friendly and respect from my end. But like, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't work out at the time as much as I really, 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 really wanted to do. Like, I wanted that to work. Because mind you, it was like my first option was chocolate. And I was like, nah, I want to be a dirty ghetto kid. So it's like, that should say a lot, not understanding like the weight chocolate held at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me not understanding like, oh, chocolate's like this fucking giant
forever.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I want to be like fucking Stevie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's kind of like how that happened. So when that all happened, it just got nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, it wasn't like, you know, probably the best for like the viewers and the fans and people like that. But I think, it was probably the best move. It's just like, you know, part our ways and move on. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always time for later.
Did that end up affecting anything with Supra? Because I know usually like your other brands, like corporate stuff, they always want you to have a solid board sponsor. And I actually forgot about Honey until you brought that up. But did parting ways with DGK affect everything else at the time?
No, I was told that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't really like the image as far as like what was happening. Cause mind you, like, I was on Mountain Dew. So it's like, and then also it's like when Boo got on, you know what I'm saying? It looked like I took Boo from Element. And then that wasn't the case, because it started with Gold Wheels at first. And it was like, yo, why are you taking them? Don't do that. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. This food should be over there. But like, him being my brother, like, we close. That's what he did. And, but nah. Oh, so I was mentioning cause Mountain Dew, it was like, yo, like, it's hard for like a corporate brand like that to like have me pop up with the locked in on the apparel deal, and I got fucking big ass weed on my shirt. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, we about to put you on TV. Like, can you cover it up? I'm like,
at the time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't cover it up. Like, I have to. So that's like, you know what I'm saying? So as far as like it affecting things, I don't think it affected anything. I mean, probably like personal relationships as far as like elbows rubbing and shit like that. But nah, like even afterwards, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was solid. I think it was an understanding, like, in the long run.
So you rode for Supra during its peak. We talked about it there for a sec. What were those tours like with so many legends traveling the world? You guys were like rock stars during those days, man.
Bro, that shit is legendary, bro. Like traveling, like real shit. Like just like being on the road, like with the Supra doing all those tours. Like just mind you, we got Ellington, we got Muska, fucking Greco, fucking Tom Penny, Stevie. Like you got me, Boo, fucking Spencer coming up, and like Furby, and like shit was crazy, bro.
So
Like,
sick.
it was
And
like,
Supras were so fucking fly at the time. Like the
bro, it
sky
was,
top, the sky top was crazy, man. Like
yeah, the
as
sky
fresh
top
as
is
could be.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so like those like that shit, I got forever remember those trips and like just being in a van like on those trips and like the response that we get. I learned a lot, like you know what I'm saying, like going like cause think about it, it's like at those times this is like going into pro and right before I went pro, because I remember when we went to Asia, it was right before I went pro, and I was like I need to go pro, because I remember having a conversation with Stevie about going pro, and he told me 2 years or so, and I was like, fuck, like. Nah, like that's too long. Like I feel like I got it right now. And I remember going on a trip, like I'm about to make this shit happen. But like those trips, like being on those tours with like being next to a Muska and Ellington and all these like, you know what I'm saying, like iconic skateboarders, it helped me like understand how to like deal with the fans and the control, like, you know what I'm saying? And then me being like me is like, I'm fucking like refresh on Instagram. I'm like all over the place. But respectfully, like I had to understand, like I'm next to Chad Musket, like I'm nowhere near cooler than this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nowhere near cooler than him. And then I got Greco on the other side, like extremely Greco at the time. But he like talks to me and like we're all cool. I'm like, oh shit, this is fire. So I knew not to overstep. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like shining, because at the time, like my name was popping. Like, you feel me? So it's like I knew how to like shine in my own light without trying to overshine, like, you know, my peers and stuff like that, and to be able to like own it in and like, you know, so like that, those, or I would say super times and those trips is like a big impactful like time on my, like, I wouldn't even say career. I would say like just like knowledge of how to move as a professional, like straight across the board, like not even just a skateboarder, just like a professional. And like, so yeah, that was very valuable times. And yeah, like I still get hit ups about those times. Like, yo, remember you came here? Da, 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 da. He's like, yeah, like that shit was super impactful. It was. I mean, that's probably some of the best times for sure.
Yeah,
love that, man. So fast forward to I don't know the exact year when you started it, but you started your own board brand, Project 3435. What was the inspiration behind it, and how's it going now, bro? Yeah, let's go.
Let's go
Clean.
So 3435, first off, that's the address where I started skating.
Oh, sick.
So the concept is leaving the porch to go skate with those kids. And leaving the porch led me up to here. You know what I'm saying? Like it gave me the ropes of, because I had the options to go do whatever I wanted, to go play basketball, go shoot dice with the wrong people, go fucking sell drugs, to go steal cars. Because mind you, I'm living in Inglewood in the early 2000s. Shit was not sweet. And so fast forward back to why it was, after like going through so much and like being in a time, I was like, there was a time like after I went through like cases and shit like that, it was a time I was like over it. Like I was like over like people, and it was like, because I felt like I was skating and doing things for other people. And that was the whole, like, that goes back to like me not wanting to wear the shirts and shit like that. It's like, nah, like I started skating because this is my outlet. I started skating because it allowed me to be me. Like losing my dad as a child, that was heavy on me. But when I went skating, it was like, it was all smiles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking nappy hair, fucking stinking, dusty, like straight up. So it was like, so that was like the way of me, like regrounding myself, taking it back to the porch, taking it back to the top, becoming just a skateboarder. That's why, like, on my Instagram, you don't see much more than skating. Before, I used to be fucking extra, burnt out, fucking bitches here, but ass. Like, I used to be reckless. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a way.
Booty on there, yeah.
It was like a way of me to like reground myself to just be a skater again. Like, okay, I want to just go skate. Nothing else really mattered. I'm not going to post anything outside of me just reconnecting with my supporters and the people that's been riding with me for this much time. It's like, let me be a skater again. Like, so now it's like I was able to just go and just focus on skating, not worried about getting on this company and things like that. And then also I feel like it gives me the opportunity to give another skater the opportunity. It's like I have the opportunity to turn somebody pro now. Because now I can help skaters now. I can give boards away. I can sponsor people. So 3435 is just basically like the hub. Just me being like Keelan Dadd, the skateboarder, you know what I'm saying, little baby drive-by.
Full circle
again.
Let's go.
I love it. So, dog, a lot of people have claimed Switch God status, yourself included, obviously. Outside of you, who do you think is the all-time Switch God, and who is it currently in 2024?
I mean, look, I didn't give myself the name. Cooley. I'm gonna tell you how I came across the Switch God name. Yeah, it was floating around, but there was like, remember when it was like Bass God, Trap God?
Okay, yeah.
It was this God, Bass God, Trap God, and all type of gods.
Dude, I forgot about Bass God. That man was crazy.
And I was big heavy. We used to bang little dude.
In his stinking white Vans, yeah.
White still got him. But so the homie Cooley, which is the DGK team manager now, he like came home. He was fucking. I didn't know he know nothing about skating at the time. He's just big ass buff dude. Was like, yeah, man, nigga, you should be the Switch God. I was like, that's tight. I fuck with that, bro. And then from there, I just kind of just ran with it. But like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not saying I'm the best at Switch all the time, but I would say, like, you know what I'm saying, like there's many gods, right? And I would say like there's a lot of us, like, for sure, like respectfully P-Rod, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, like all type of motherfuckers, Tiago, like Wade, like fucking there's many people, like TX, like we know who they are. And like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not claiming to be the God of all gods, but it's like but like who put it out there besides the OG? Who's the OGs? What's his name? Solomon? Sal?
Yeah, Solomon the God?
Exactly. That's original, right? Mm-hmm. And back then, that's crazy. Like my first interview I ever did was with him. I remember that. That's funny to think about that. But yeah, I would say probably him. But I'm big Switch God in this motherfucker. And but like I always think about, like, damn, it would be really dope if there was like the Gods of Switch video, and it was just like all of us, and like we just kind of just did a whole Switch video, some shit like that. I think that would be really dope. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, there's many Switch gods, there's many gods in this world, and you know what I'm saying, I'm amongst them.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. So who would you say right now in 2024 if you had to pick one?
I mean, tell me this, all right? Is there ever a conversation where the word Switch God comes up and I don't come to mind, or I'm not spoken on?
I'm just saying. Dude, we said outside of you, man. You got to pick someone other than you. Yeah.
Okay,
you're not involved in this one.
I'll give it to P-Rod. Like, all day, that's my favorite skater. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it to Paul.
But you said Tiago is fucking crazy, man.
Tiago is fucking beast. Like,
he might be the 2024 like, Switch guy.
Switch powerhouse. Like, he's like, that's one of my favorite skaters. I fucking love watching his skating. And for sure, Switchback tails are insane. Like, flippy skate shit. Like, you see out the frame with the shit. Like, but yeah, him. Who else is crazy? Switch game. Like, you know, I just watched Mickey Papa's part. Like, he had a. Like, he had a fucking crazy party.
I'll go from Tiago.
Why are you laughing,
Papa, bro? We can't do that, bro. Pick someone else.
At him. That's y'all man's. But look,
dude, Carlos Rivero. I'm down with that.
Yeah, bro, Carlos. There we go.
I'll
give it to Carlos. Like, straight up. Like, I'll give it to Carlos.
Switch Crook, the double kick.
Exactly, and not like I said. It's like, so boom. Right. With that being said, why would I give it to him? Because of his diversity with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not like just like, oh, super tech on the ledges. I fully fucking skate switch like a motherfucker. Like, he's doing some shit like motherfuckers ain't doing regular on some big rails and like some tech shit.
Yeah, that switch front board he had. We had to like pop over at the end was fucking.
Oh, that was dangerous,
he's gnarly
bro.
with the switch, yeah.
Yeah, like his control is amazing. Yeah, that's what Crick on the Double said. I was dope. He could probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he could flip out of it, or if he did. Like the way he got some crazy control. Nah, definitely. Yeah, every
Yeah.
time I watch primitive parts like faithfully, brother. I double, triple. Those are like my go-to videos. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
those are some of the best switch skaters over there as well.
Yeah.
100%. This has been such a pleasant interview. I hate to take a negative turn here, but we gotta talk. We gotta speak on it. It's been probably about 8 years since the whole scandal with Baby Scumbag, and your name definitely got dragged in the mud at that time, and a lot's changed in your life. So, can you tell us kind of the story from your perspective and what happened? Let the people know.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like, I would even say my perspective, what it is
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
yeah. So yeah, like you said, like my name got caught in the crossfire, and I got caught in the mix due to me looking out for the wrong people. But to clear everything, like I've been clear, everything's been dropped due to me not being involved. It took me 6 years to get through that. So understand this. I went through that for 6 years, and you said that was 8 years ago. So about 2 years ago, I got done with that. So now that was one of the reasons why I started 34, 35, so I can reground myself. So like, think about it, like going through such a negative or such an impactful and like a down space, like there's no upside of that. Well, it's not supposed to be. And well, first of all, let's just be clear again. Like I've been clear of everything. Everything's been dropped on my end. You can look it up. People don't like to read, but it's like when it popped off, right? Because think about it, it's like
they read the headline and that's it.
Yeah, which is crazy because at the time it was like the beginning of all that shit that was happening. Like I was on TMZ, it was a big deal, especially for like a skateboarder like myself. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And me not understanding, I was like, oh, this is gonna unfold. Like I have no involvement. This is like me being like a child, like looking into entertainment, like, oh, this is what happens. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, they got me, and this is my time to get through or whatever it might be. Not knowing that it's going to take 6 years, bro. Like it really took 6 years, and like something like that, people don't make it through. People don't fine line. People don't look like this after situations like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a real heavy situation. People would have probably jumped out this damn window going through something like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Then also I had to not only protect my skateboarding career, that was the least of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I got family. I got real family. I got women in my family, and I got people that look at me. Like my audience is fucking from young to old. So like going through that, it was heavy, and I had to understand. It's like, okay, I'm really going through something extreme. So I had to really lock myself in and to refocus, and that's why like I went vegan. Like I changed my whole diet, and because it was just like I didn't know what to do at the time, and I just knew it was like from like I said before, like I lost my dad when I was 7 years old. And that's some real shit to go through. So like when it was like, oh, this media thing, it's like, oh, this is just he say, she say right now. And it's like, oh, damn, my peers that was just here, buddy. Oh, y'all ain't gonna say nothing when y'all know the truth. Y'all know the motherfucker that did it. And it's like, I was considered by association, but it's like realistically, everybody's associated because I'm just another sponsored kid. Y'all employed this person. But like I said, it took 6 years. So it's like over the time, people just ran with the narrative of the headline. So, and with that be said, and like me, I can't fight everybody on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there was a time like, oh, no, you tripping. Look at this paperwork. This is what it really says. And mind you, like, I wasn't there. But it's like, all right, this is a conversation for the authorities. And that's where I left it at. And it took so long. So it just looked like it's true. And it's like, nah, it's just the time, just been so much time. And there's so many things similar to it happen within the time. It's just like, people just left it for what it is. And then like when I was, what is it called? Exonerated, fucking cleared of it. It wasn't picked up and exploited and televised the way.
Of course not.
It was exactly. So it's funny, but it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I am. I have a great understanding of who I am. Me and my family had a great conversation and understanding what was going on, what was happening. Because mind you, like people were like attacking my mom and my sister on Facebook and shit, like like crazy. So it's like I had to like just fall back and like you said, like you said, it's a negative, but at the same time, it's like to get to today, it's a positive because I'm able to identify who not to have around. I'm able to identify as like when things get hard, how to work through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got through it, so I can tell my little homies, yo, watch out for da 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 da. It's like even like every time we walk in somewhere, I tell my homies like, yo, look, when y'all see something, let it be known. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have time for the weird homie to be hanging out and nobody letting it be know how he is because ain't nobody caught it. It's like if you niggas is around me, like, you know what I'm saying, check, make sure everything's straight. Because I feel like that's what happened. It's like I had business going on and me being so like busy, I guess, like skater, trying to run a company, trying to do the most, fucking like doing so much, I was unable to see everything that was going on. So it's like it never came to my knowledge until it happened. And it was like, oh shit, this is crazy. And then it just took so much time. But like I said, like I'm good, I'm positive, I'm healthy. I can skate at my best right now. Everything's up. I got new footage that's about to release. Everything is good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's fucked up. That's why, like, even like, remember when we first talked, I was like, damn, I want to do it, but I can only say so much because
I remember that.
this shit, it was still open. You know what I'm saying? And like, not knowing, you probably didn't know that, but it's like, it was a still open situation to where it's like, I'm still going through this. It might not look like it on the internet, but I'm really going through something that's really, 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 really heavy. And I'm smiling. I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to like be positive because I don't want to be a negative Nancy to the world and like see me on like just fucking hop online, tweaking out, trying to fight the internet.
It's
Like, you know
impressive that you are where you are now, having gone through all that, and you should be proud of yourself for sure. Like, you don't have to go into all the details of it, but I'll just be honest, like, I like read the headlines as well, and as soon as you hear like minor and stuff, you automatically are like, oh, this guy's guilty or whatever. But until I listened to your interview today on the Dealt Me podcast, where you talk about it, you know, with detail, and shout out to that guy, he did a hell of a job going over that with you. Like, if you want, you can take a second to like just kind of explain it, like the situation, because until I heard it, it wasn't clear to me what happened either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know either.
Yeah.
Like straight
but
up.
I just mean how it like was a situation with Baby Scumbag's manager essentially, and you were really just like a part of the guy's crew, I guess. You know what I mean?
I don't really like speaking on other men's shit, but it's like this is like something that involved me. So like pretty much it's like they had their own thing going on. I was just co-signing the kid as somebody that was trying to help out, trying to get out of Compton, trying to put some bread in his pocket. And that happened. And then I think that got taken advantage of from the manager. And I believe that he psychologically believed that he was him. And I think that's what happened. And yeah, and it just became nasty. And I think me being the black guy, being the oldest in the crew, and I feel like it was a social media grab for the people that was covering the case.
Well, and your name's the biggest, right? Like your name is going to draw the headlines in.
Exactly, because prior to that, I was on TMZ for positive things, some Wayne shit, and here I got Shorty picking me up from the airport. It was cool shit on TMZ. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like and then also, like, with little dude, like, nobody was doing numbers like that. Like, it was, like, it was unheard of. So I feel like it was exploited in the sense of, like, they ran with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ran with the narrative. And it, like you said, like, when you look into when you see the headlines, like, ugh. This is crazy. And that's pretty much how I got intertwined into it. And it just, me not being loud, it kind of just went on for way longer than I feel like it should have went. I feel like people was like, who was that? T Grizzly? Niggas prayed on my downfall. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, me walking on that thin line, I feel like that was the opportunity. It's like, oh, no, we can take this light right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then also, like, me understanding it is like, look, I'm not a follower. I'm an influencer when it comes to this. So it's like, I don't need to follow y'all steps to be within the realm of skateboarding. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's how I was able to get to this point and moving forward is because I'm myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight up. This all me. Like I'm a fucking pretty goofy, funny, happy, go like down for whatever type of person. And that's what got me through it. And that's how I feel like, yeah, that's how I made it through. And then like even now it's like the response of people having the perception of before to was like, oh shit, this motherfucker's still around. Oh shit, he's still around. He's popping up again. Oh, we can't get rid of him. Oh damn. And then when it comes down to like my skating, it's like that's not the conversation because there's no negative there. And that's why it's like, okay, me being a skateboarder, listen to skateboarders talking about my personal life, it's like, nigga, you don't even know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the people that do know me, it's like, you know my, like, you know how, like, you know my get down. It's like, yeah, you come to the crib, there's probably 10 the baddest bitches you ever seen in your life. Like, straight up. Like, always. Like, on the regular. Like, and it's like, it's funny because the people that know, they know, but nobody gonna speak on it. And it's like, bro, like, you know the truth.
Yeah, you're like toxic. No one wants to like step up for you because they don't want to get pulled into it too.
But also me being like, I guess respectful to my peers is like, I made sure I fell all the way back because I didn't want nobody around me to be involved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like go run around and like try to, go buddy with the homies. So people are like, oh no, look, I'm good. It's like, no, I understand. Like that can roll over. I didn't allow nobody to carry that fight with me. You know what I'm saying? Like my family and like my close ones, they rolled through the war with me and like we made it through. And it's like, but I made sure, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my homies, like I like, you know, people like Boo Johnson, Nick Tugger, and all those people like we everything is the same, but not in the public. I made sure I fell back because I didn't want to allow that to like tarnish anybody else because I know how to explain myself. I know who I am. I know my truth. So I'm like, I'll be good. I got through the death of my dad. I'll be all right. I can get through this. This is just some he say, she say by skateboarders, bro. So it's like me taking that to the heart. That's not what it was. I understood it's always business. And most of you motherfuckers don't even do proper business. So it is what it is.
Happy for you, man. Happy you're on the other side of it, though.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. And like, yeah, it was heavy. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like it took a long time, but I also feel like it preserved me as well because I was able to be more selective on how I move, who I move with, putting footage out. Now I got, so all them years and all that time, I got all footage from them times. So I got 5-6 years of footage that I've been stacking up. Like I got some shit. Like I'm working on a video part, but I got like 3 video parts right now.
Let us fucking see it, man. Let us see it, dog.
I wish I had it on me. My computer here. Nah, dang. I got, wait, actually, where my phone at? But I got.
Hey, give us a little preview, man. Show us a little 1-2 clip for the people, man.
I got all type of shit. So it's like, yeah, I got a VX part. I got a 4.3 part that I was working on. Then like my main part that I have, I'm turning my part into it's gonna be like a docuseries. Oh, so it's gonna cool. So it's gonna be able to explain all these things. It's gonna be able to explain all this time and give people a more insight on who Keelan is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like through those times, like how did I get through it? And like I said, the people that's around me and like, you know, the people that are involved in my life, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, nothing changed besides the public image as far as like what I would share. Like I stopped sharing shit because, and that's like one of the reasons why I don't share my family on social media because that's for me. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else, like motherfuckers didn't see me since KO video, like motherfuckers didn't watch me grow up on the internet. So it's like, there's certain things now. It's like, okay, I need something for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to be able to, like you know what I'm saying? Like when like, it's like when me and like a Boo Johnson hook, like link up, you don't see us fucking selfie camming and doing all this random shit. We in real time. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, but footage. We're just passing like my 10-year anniversary as a pro. So, and like since the DGK video has been 10 years and some change. Wow. And so here we are. I'm gonna put the new footage out. I'm about to release a board. Like I'm about to re-release my first pro model board. Remember the Dead President board? I don't know if y'all remember that. So I'm about to re-release that. And then like skating with Wayne. Like I turned Lil Wayne pro. Like shit is up.
Fucking fire.
Like you feel me? And it's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like blessings like that. Like being able to skate with Wayne actually really having somebody like Lil Wayne in my corner and letting me know, like, what's up? Like, yo, nigga, did you do it? No. All right, bro. Like, it's like if you him, like if you the guy you supposed to be around, you're gonna be around. Like, you know, stand on, like, stand for yourself. And it, like, whatever unfolds, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we watch people like him go through some crazy shit, and we still look at him like Lil Wayne. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just shit like that. But like, yeah, like that situation is like, I remember I was getting my haircut one time. My barber was like, "We gonna be able to look back on this and laugh." I was like, "Nigga, I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, I don't know." But here we are. It's like, look, here we're laughing about it, and it's like, it's a learning lesson for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning lesson. It's a such a time negative, but it's a valuable lesson for me to, like, you know what I'm saying, just only move for yourself.
For sure.
Yeah. Wow, man. That's awesome. Happy you're on the other side of it. I remember, we've been talking for years, like trying to figure out when to do this. And I'm so glad we waited, because had we done it before and you couldn't really speak on it, then people would be like, why the hell are you interviewing him? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Now it makes sense for both sides, and I'm happy because we've been fans for years. So good
appreciate
for you,
it.
man.
Yeah, because like I wanted to be able to speak. I didn't want to be like so far away from that line. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga Keelan acting weird. Like, so it's like, so now it's like, oh yeah, look, everything is good. Like I said, it was before. Like, at the time, I only put out a little tweet like, hey, hold your judgment until judgment day comes. Yeah. And here we are. Ain't nobody here got nothing to say no more. And it's like, oh shit, what happened? I thought y'all wanted to have a conversation about it. It's like, oh, here, now that the results are here, y'all don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to post this on your podcast. You don't want to, like, blog this.
You know how the internet is, man. People just, they love to fucking sit at home and just hate. And when there's someone, they love to grab their pitchforks. Like, when shit like that comes up, if I wasn't there, I just fucking reserve judgment until, you know, and the facts are out. So, yeah.
I feel like people would have listened to me if I would have got loud and aggressive and extremely nigga. You feel me? But I didn't do that. Like I'm saying, because at the end of the day, it's like I have a pretty solid upcoming. Like, you know what I'm saying, my mom is a very respectful person, and like my family is a very respectful group of people. So it's like, that's my real upcoming. So like I don't have that, like, I don't have hate in my heart to be able to, like, fuck you, motherfucker, you said this about me, and going back and forth.
Fight everybody.
Crash out. Like we see that happen. Like
no, that would have taken all your energy up, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, I've been fighting for.
You've been able to preserve it, and you're in a good space now.
That's what they were trying to do. They was trying to make me crash out, exhaust me, and it just made me be completely out of my character. And the only thing I did with the time is just develop my character for it to be a stronger man today. You know what I'm saying? So now that's why I'm like, oh yeah, I'm great. So like when these conversations come up, people are a little like, I don't know. I'm like, no, let's talk about it. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me help you be a little better with yourself, to have a better understanding of who I am as a person, in a personal way. That's why I don't want to like have loose conversations. No, let's have a one-on-one. Let's talk about it. So either you take this and you continue to have your own narrative, or you hear me out.
Hell That's awesome. I got a random question follow up on Lil Wayne, because he's been through his fair share of insane shit too, and he's sometimes in TMZ for the wrong reasons too. But like, are you like? I just remember, like, he's done so much shit, but the last crazy one that I remember was like Mark Cuban said something to him, and then he's like, "I'll piss in your mouth," like, and he fucking started going off like on Twitter, just like he doesn't give a fuck. But like when shit like that happens, are you close? Like, will you ask him like, yo, what's good with Mark Cuban, or you just let him do his thing?
That's man to man shit, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga ain't in harm. Everything up. It's good. But no, I seen that, bro. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy, bro. Like, I remember talking to the homie Phil, because Phil's Lil Wayne's filmer, and I remember talking to him, like, he was like, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, what the fuck do I tell Lil Wayne, bro? I can't tell that nigga nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Wayne, bro. That's like a very big influence on all of our lives. So it's like,
for sure.
Shit, at the end of the day, it's like, fuck it. That's what I'm supposed to say. That's what I'm supposed to do. Fuck it. All right, we running with that.
It's yeah.
It was crazy, but not definitely. Like, there's been some times, like, there's been some pretty epic Wayne moments. I think like a little while ago, like he like walked out because motherfucker was trying to tell him where to sit and shit like that. But it's like, it's like when you a god, you ain't really going for no shit like that.
Yeah, because but the funny part is like Lil Wayne and skateboarding, he always seems like so happy and like such a fun person to be around, and then sometimes he just snaps. Like he's had so many beefs with the NBA over the years and getting banned from arenas. I'm a pissing Mark Cuban's mouth and shit.
That is
like
crazy.
When you put him with a skateboard in a skate park, he seems like he's just a blast.
Yeah, I think that's for all of us though. Like, it's like you get on the board and it's like. And it's like everything just goes away, and that's why I respect his skateboarding like passion so much. Like, it's not about what tricks he can do, what tricks he can't do, him putting money into skateboard and him trying to take money from skateboarding. None of that. It's just like his passion for skateboarding and like the way he looks at it. I feel like it's the way I look at it and the way we look at it. And it's like, that's somebody that's fucking sold millions of records and that's like making millions of dollars to be doing something that's like so like valuable to us and like so passionate to us. And he like really accepts us and like he's a skater, bro. Like that fool's really a fucking skater. And it still blows my mind sometimes. Like we go skate, I'm like, damn, this is fucking crazy. Like this nigga Lil Wayne is fucking skating harder than me right now, bro. I'm here chilling, smoking weed and shit. This nigga, like, this fool over here fucking falling, fucking really getting this clip. Like there's times like we'll go skate. I'm like, I'll tell the homie, feel like, all right, look, I got a spot for him. Like, and like, we'll get there. I'm like trying to pump him up, but it's like, that fool away. It's like, if he ain't gonna do something, he ain't gonna do it. Like, nah, nigga, you skate that shit. Then now he's pumping me up. I'm like, fuck, I wasn't even trying to skate. Now I'm like, all right, fuck, I'm getting pumped because like and it's like, as like real skaters, you only get pumped up for certain things to like really skate. Like, oh yeah, I'll go skate with you. Then it's like, oh, I'll go film with you. And it's like, oh yeah, we about to really go skate. Like I can really like skate. And that's how it is for me. Like, so I'm selective on like, I guess the levels of skill when I go skate with people. And like with him, it's like, I can fully be myself all around. Like I really like I feel like I'm like, oh shit, like I'm having a session with a skater. It's not like I'm having a session with Lil Wayne. Yeah, you still see Lil Wayne, but it's like the joy skateboarding gives him is like, damn, this is fucking cool. Cause you see him in the fucking, it's like, cause you like we see him in the music videos, like this motherfucker blinged out and it's like, this nigga don't need to go ride a skateboard, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, he's so pumped up and like, yeah, like he comes skate, bust down crazy. But it's like, he's so like, no, I'm here to skate. Like, there's not like a big entourage. It's not like we're going to a music video. It's like, nobody's around. It's just like me, the skate homies, Wayne, and like fucking gutter or some shit. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But it's like, it's dope as fuck, bro. It's so fucking cool. I remember a little while ago, it was like me, Emil, Emil's like a childhood homie from Pharmacy. He's like a sales rep for everybody. And we were just sitting there. We were listening to like, what's the song? Like Palm Queen or some shit like that. It was like a bunch of old, because the homie Emil got like an iPod, like straight up iPod 1. So he has like all the mixtapes, bro. And like, so like when we go skate, we'll just we play music. And he's usually the DJ and he's like playing all this old ass songs. And it was like, we just thinking like, damn, like, cause like you'll see him catch like, oh, okay, like he feeling this stuff, like how we do, like, cause like a lot of times we play like oldies and shit like that. It's like, this nigga don't want to hear no random ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he listens to his music really, like it's crazy. Sometimes we listen to like unreleased tracks. It's fucking pretty cool. But I remember we were sitting there, I was like, and we're just like, all just like, small talking, like, yeah, I wonder when's the last time you heard this song. And I was like, all right, fuck, I'm asking. And I asked him, he's like, I forgot about this song. And it was like back when he like first got into like guitar days and shit like that. And he was like, and I remember he explained, he's like, I was scared of this song. I'm like, what you mean? And he was just like saying like, he was the first time he's playing the guitar. He's like singing. Like he was saying, like, I'm a rapper, I'm singing. Like I'm about to really sing like you motherfuckers. And I remember he explained that, like, yeah, I was scared of that song. And like, when he had like his vocal coaches and stuff like that. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And to hear him say like, shit, I forgot about this song is like, damn, that's fucking pretty cool. Like I was saying, like, we live by this shit. This shit helped me get through through classes today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. But it's super dope. And then like, yeah, Wayne, I mean, I feel like it's a blessing to the skate world to have somebody like, into it and like the way that he is versus somebody that's just trying to like, oh, I'm gonna make a skateboard company and I'm about to make a bunch of money. I can really give a fuck less about you guys. I don't know if you guys noticed, Lil Wayne's not doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't see Young Money skateboards everywhere and like all through Zoomies. It's like, you know, we'll buy the wall, we'll replace everybody's boards, and this is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got skate brands that would do that before somebody like him.
He's a great ambassador for sure.
Yeah.
Truly for the love, man.
Yeah, it's super cool for sure.
Can you tell us about the moment at the 10/10 building?
What moment? Oh, what you mean? Bougie moments? Oh, wait, who told you that? What moment? The 1010 building.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So 1010, I don't know if y'all remember. That's like when I first got the apartment. It was a penthouse. I had this penthouse in downtown. It's called the 1010. And I was fucking little Keelan, freshly there. It's like my first apartment. $10,000 apartment. And Stevie was my roommate. But he was never there. It was just like me. He'll be there because he had another crib. So, yeah, and it was, bro, that shit was crazy. Literally, it was crazy. It was like partying every day. All those baddies around. You got Boo on the couch. You got Nick over here. I remember I threw a party for Boo Johnson there. I threw a party for Boo Johnson there. Like, it was like one of his birthdays. And I got fucking shut the fire marshal and shit came. Cause there was so many people. I don't know what, I think I made a flyer. It was burnt up, bro. But it's funny cause I have the photos of that shit. It's like, you see like Nigel and fucking Shane O'Neal in the corners, just like all random, like with a beard dolo. And like, it was like that. It was like one of those parties it was not even supposed to be like that. And it just turned into this extreme fucking function. Like, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But those days and at the 1010, it was really cool. Like, all type of shit there. Like, Chris Brown was a neighbor, fucking Neo, fucking Amber Rose lived there. Like, it was pretty extreme. Like, it was dope.
That
it was just,
piqued your
like,
interest, eh?
Like, and just mind you, it's just little old me, like, just trying to go skate and I mean, that's another rope from Stevie. Like I'm saying, like, lifestyle. Like I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, max out, bro. Like, I was like damn near living like a rapper at the time.
Sounds like a lot of good moments, man. I got a question for you, man. Well, my nickname, you're Switch God. You even signed in as Switch God on here. I'm the Ghost. I got a question for you. Are you afraid of ghosts?
Wow.
And can you tell us about the haunted hospital in Tunechi?
Oh, fuck. Tehachapi. Bro, there's dead ass ghost spirits and all the above. After, like, shout out to Terry LaRue. Who told you that? Probably Mike White, huh? So Tehachapi is like a little town. That's where Boo's originally from. And it's like 2 hours north of LA. So Terry LaRue, he's a filmer, photographer. He's a very big photographer nowadays. Very artistic guy. Appreciate you, actually. He's like one of the person that's like did a lot of filming for us back in the day. He'll pick us up, drive us to Bakersfield, whatever. He lived in Tehachapi. And he had this cool, like, fucking 2-story house with, like, all his pharmacy foods to go, link up with him, and stay at his crib. And he's like, hey, my house is haunted. My house is haunted. Like, just, like, be careful. Like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean, bro? Like, I'm black. You can't even be telling people, tell me shit like that. I can't go home and tell my mama. She gonna be like, nigga, don't come in here. Go wash yourself or some shit. So yeah, he's like, so little things will happen. Boom, like, cabinets would be open. Oh, that's random. Don't worry about that. Oh, definitely. So I'm like, that's random. Like, close the cabinets. Cabinets are open again. Like, oh shit, kind of weird. And like, the energy was very heavy. It was always very moody in there. I don't know if that's just the vibe of the fam, but it was very moody. And his mom used to say, like, yeah, the house is a little haunted. And because he used to tell me, like, yeah, when I was a kid, I couldn't get up because the blankets would be holding me down. I'm like, bullshit, bro. That's crazy. I'm like, bro, you're tripping. Like, just get up. Like, what you talking about?
Just get up.
And his mom will say like, yeah, like he'll have like he'll have like, I don't know. There'll be like, I don't even know what to call it. Like energy and episodes with the ghosts, I guess. And they'll hold him down. And he's like, I'm like, how did this happen? He's like, I think I brought it back from was it TB, tuberculosis or some shit? And it was like a tuberculosis home where like it was like a hospital.
Oh, okay.
And it was abandoned. And he's like, yeah, I'll go in there. Like we used to play in there as kids. I'm like, why? Whatever. For whatever reason, he fucking got us to go there to go
Great
film.
question.
Right? He got us to go film there. And we were like, bro, it was
Wow.
weird, bro. It was like deep in Tehachapi and like dark and fucking foggy. And mind you, this shit has not been around for years. Like, why this place hasn't even been cleaned up? Like, why is it like this? So boom, we're inside. We're walking around. I'm fucking scared, bro. Cause it's like, I'm not going to sit in the car. And like, I'm going to sit in the car. Y'all going to come back. I ain't going to be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we go in, fucking cameras and shit. It's fucking weird. Like, yeah, bro. Like on the footage, like I remember we'll hear shit and like footsteps. I'm like, bro, like you thinking like, oh, we just tripping. Like we overthinking this shit. So now we like, I remember me and Mike White, we were scared. Like it was, bro, that thinking about this shit's like fucking freaking me out. And I remember we go back to that. He's like, yeah, that's how I got it in my house because I used to go there and I think I brought the spirits back to my house. I'm just like, that's crazy. And boom, we back at the crib. And there you go, cabinets open. Now cabinets, like you hear cabinets shutting this shit. I'm like, oh, this is fucking weird. Like fuck. like I remember me and the host be like, you still awake, bro? Like yeah. like you didn't want to go to sleep last type shit. And actually, I remember one time we were pulling up to his house. Like I said, he had a 2-story house, and the blinds were open and closed. I'm like, it's probably like your mom or something. He's like, no one's here, and my dad is a fireman. He's at work for a fucking week. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, it's fucking weird. So little shit kept popping up, boom, boom, boom. But I remember like it was so bad. Like, take a shower, like 5 seconds, door open type shit. Like I'm scared, bro. Like not trying to be alone in that motherfucker. That place was very, very creepy. And I think what topped it off, like I said, the pharmacy video, it didn't come out. A big part of it got lost. He's like, bro, they deleted my shit off the computer. He's like, I have backups. The backups are deleted. He's like, something happened. He's like, I know. He's telling me, like, I know what happened. He's like, they deleted. This happened before to me.
The ghosts. Yeah.
The ghosts, bro. Like the ghosts deleted the footage, bro. Like the pharmacy video got deleted. It was weird. And I
heard
remember
it all.
He had one
That's
of those
what happened
episodes.
to my footy too, yo.
Right? Mine too for like 6 years. So boom. And I remember one morning he was, yo. It's like, what the fuck? And he was stuck on the bed. He was stuck on the fucking bed. Stuck on the bed. And his mom went, I was like, oh shit. And his mom went in there, like, had to like help. I'm like, I can't do shit. I'm scared, bro. Like, I want to go home. Like, for real, like, I want to go home. Like, take me back to Palmdale. At this point, I'll stay there for the rest of my life. Like, don't bring me back here. And yeah, bro, that shit was definitely haunted there. And I think that was the beginning of my beliefs in like spirits and stuff like that. And like something more than just us, our physicals, for sure. Because when you see him explain it, it's like, you can see the fear in his face. And it's like, don't go there. Like, why the fuck you taking me there, bro? But nah, definitely. There's definitely some creepy vibes and some weird times there.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's wild.
It was good.
So, ghosts aside, what are you saying for work these days? You're running your brand. Like, what's the work schedule looking like? Busy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Jamaican, so we got 10 jobs. But nah, yeah, I got my boy brand. You know what I'm saying? Got my Western boys. We got, you know what I'm saying? I'm also a photographer, possibly help some girls with OnlyFans, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the first to be on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of little different things. Like I've done some like commercial acting and stuff like that. Just like pretty much everything I want to do. And then we have things that we do that's not for the public. You know what I'm saying? Like just,
Legend. Let's go.
like you feel me? Just not professional shit, just like
Yeah.
just regular shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even right now, like talking to some people about some like a creative directing position at a company, and then also I'm talking with David Flores at Shorty's to do some brand directing with Black Magic. So
sick.
that's something I'm going to be working with as well. So like, you know, there's a lot of behind the scenes things, but also like I always try to keep it like skate influence and skate vibes. But yeah, like I'm like a behind the camera type of person. Like as much as I'm in front of the cameras, like I'm a behind the camera type of person. Like I'm a photographer. I shoot photos, I do videos, and like a lot of skaters footage that y'all see, I film it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I'll tell you, I'm Digital Dad as well on Instagram. And got some pretty like dope shit that's about to pop up too. That's not skate involved and then also skate involved. But the thing that I'm excited for right now was one of the things is the working with Shorties and helping them relaunch Black Magic. So we're kind of like working that out right now. So that's something that you guys are going to be seeing soon. And yeah, there's just like everybody else. Yeah, I don't have a 9 to 5. Like I actually never had a real job outside of just being Keelan Dadd. And like literally, like I've never clocked in, bro. Like straight up. I guess I clocked in when I was little. I've been 24 and more. But outside of that, it's just, you know, just doing me. Like that like that fucking text message you said, like, bro, I'll hustle before I come be a fucking pony or a puppet under somebody. And that's just what it is. Like I'm saying, like I'm in LA, bro. You can literally make money. Like this motherfucker selling oranges outside. I do a lot of different things. I guess we'll say I'm an entrepreneur.
Hell yeah. Yo, love to hear it,
what's
man.
up.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, bro.
So sounds like you still got hella ass around you. It's just not on Instagram as much as it used to be.
Yeah, and it's not all for me. Like I was saying, for the homies, like, yo, like, not dead ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focused. Like the other day, we was at the bar, Shorty was thirsty on the bro. Like, bitch gave me a bracelet. Like, I don't even know why. But it's like, I'm like, that's one thing I'm not thirsty for girls. My focus, like, right now, I'm very much focused on skateboarding, going filming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even like the other day, it's like the homie trying to get me to go to the bar. It's like, nah, I told you to send me some clips. So if we go to the bar, you gotta send me the clips before we can celebrate. Outside of that, it's like, I try to, like, I'm very much focused. And I think that's like where it started with me cutting out, meat, pause. But, me like going vegan. And I think that's where I was able to like structure like my, like just to be really just more grounded and more locked in and just, you know, strategic on what I'm doing. So like, yeah, like there's bitches for everybody, bro. You ain't got to always take them. You know what I'm saying? It's like majority of my friends are girls. Like I'm saying, I hang out with girls. Like I got homegirls I sleep in the bed with. We're really just homies. And it is what it is. Like right now, like I'm helping one of the little homegirls out. Like, you know what I'm saying? She going through like hard times, like me being like understanding of like what hard times is like, is like, all right, I got you, bro. Like I'm not going to let you fold. Like we're going to make sure you get you back straight, solid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so like, I guess I'm a counselor.
Shit,
No,
bro.
actually, I'm really thinking about going to get my counselor license. Like after like this last couple like this last like month, bro. There's been so many new ideas that's come out. It's like, fuck, maybe we should have a moving company. Maybe like, you know what I'm saying? Like really, I'm like, damn, I'm really counseling this girl, like helping her through some hard times. So I'm like, I talked to my mom about it. I was like, maybe we can have dad's in-home services or some shit like that. Like it's like only thing it takes is a couple of classes. Like you were saying, like I put 20 plus years into skateboarding. It's like I can have some type of dedication and structure to be able to get a proper license. I think I've been through so many things that like I have a great understanding of like what up and down is. So it's like I feel like I might be something I might do next. So you might see me next. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't do the collars and fucking shit like that. It's gonna just be me as a regular person. Like, hey, you guys, switch your focus into the positive, and everything will be okay.
Simple. But yo, I actually love that because fuck, you've actually been through. I can't even imagine. I mean, from obviously losing your pops is like insane, but the last 8 years, like that's some really tough shit to get through, and you did. So that's like school in itself for becoming a counselor. So that's actually a great idea, man. You should look into that.
Impressive mental strength, man.
So if I go get these credentials and I get this license, I can play the part. I can help our fallen skaters that's been through so much that don't know what to do because for all their time they only put their focus on skateboarding. They don't know nothing else outside of that. And then when that shit is over, they feel like life is over. And it's like, nah, it's not. You got to just, you know what I'm saying? What else do you like to do? You don't like, it's like my homie, like Marquise Preston. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Of course.
Marquise Preston.
State goal, baby. Front biggies.
The best from the kickflip front, everything.
Bro, he got dusted, man. Like after that came out, like, sorry to sidetrack, but I don't know why his career just kind of went downhill after that epic part. But sorry, back to what you were saying.
No, I'll speak on that because it's within like what we're talking about. I don't say it was a downhill. It was just a fadeaway. Like, oh, what now? Where is he? I think it was a transition and going into social media and him being just like, I'm a skater. He didn't transition the way that a lot of people transition. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when that pressure came on, it's like, oh, you have to do this. It's like, what? And when he looked up, it was that. Like, oh, what happened to you? It's like, what the fuck you mean what happened to me? It's like, I'm still doing me. I'm not playing the social buddy game. And it's like I just took him to Antoine had an event a little while ago. Oh, it was for his 3 years being sober. And I took Marquise and he was like, bro, he probably gonna be like, nigga, why are you talking about me on the internet right now? but it's like, it's shit like that. It's like, nah, bro, like I get it. Not wanting to show face and feeling that like the discouragement from others not being accepted. It's like, I get it. Like firsthand, like I felt it. But the difference between me and a lot of others, like I stood straight to it. Like I'm saying, like I walked in those uncomfortable rooms. Like I know all y'all was talking about me before I walked in here. But when I walk in, it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. Buddy, switch God. And it's like, nah, so it's shit like that to where it's like, it becomes heavy on like skaters like him, like, or like people that like, there's like Darrell Stans and all these people that go through so much shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like those transitions. And I feel like, yeah, like I said, like people come to me for that shit all the time. I don't know why. I really don't know. I don't have nowhere that says, come talk to Keelan. I got the answers. I'm swaying this motherfucker. I ain't got the answers, bro. But it's like, I do though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I have an understanding. And I feel like that comes from like my upcoming with my mom of like, no, don't hold grudges. And I think that played a big part on my like outcome of how I move with things. Cause like, imagine if I hold grudges, I'll have so many things to be mad about. And it's like, I don't. And being able to like let go and to be able to switch my focus on like the positive or where I want to be. And I think that's what's gotten me to this point. And I feel like that is something I do want to share with other people and helping them get through like, you know, tough times or not even tough. Sometimes it's just like unknown or just lost.
That's amazing. And sorry, I just want to clarify something about Marquise because I'm not saying his skating went downhill. Like I was just more curious what happened. And I hate to think of him being self-conscious walking into a room nowadays and people, because he thinks people are like, yo, what the fuck? Like he blew it. Yeah. But it's more like I just thought that part was incredible. And he had wicked style, very unique, very clean. Definitely. And somewhere in there, the industry kind of just turned their back on him. Yeah. And I'm not saying that's his fault. I was just more curious, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it, but it's like, yeah, that happens a lot. And, it's not necessarily him being like, oh, people it's just more of him being like, I don't want to play the game. I don't want to have to perform for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I hit him, like we talk. It's like, bro, come skate with me. He's like, I'm probably saying too much. But it's like, he's like, I'm down to go skate, but I'm not trying to do all the cameras and all that shit, bro. I'm like, oh, for sure. Like, nah, it could be like just me and you going to go skate on my fucking little handy cam. Just us, bye.
Still a cam, yo. He wants no cams, bro. You need a cam every day. What the fuck is this? Man?
Nah, I mean, he wants it. I mean, I know he gonna want
it. He's like, fine, not the 10 cams, just the little 3 handy cams, like security cam. Like,
the one camera with 3. But yeah, it's just little shit like that. But yeah, like it's like he has he's doing this thing right now. Like he like works for companies. He's like very like he's living his life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even to get him out to the skate event, it was like he felt it though. Like damn, people were so excited to see him. And then like me and him next to each other, like with all the pharmacy people, it was not expected. So like I think he called it like, oh shit, like they fuck with me. But afterwards he was like, oh, this ain't for me, bro. Like I'm well home. Like I was like, yeah. I got a skateboard. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like but no, like he still got them damn big spins for damn sure.
That's Hell yeah. Up, man. What's next for Keelan Dadd, man? What you got in the works? We know you got Keelan. I know you got your 3 parts. You're gonna get your counseling license. What else is next?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm just focused on skating right now. Releasing my video part. Releasing the Black Panther with Shorties. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, like what I'm doing right now is just really just trying to enjoy myself, enjoy my space, stay healthy, drink a lot of water, and fucking just have a good time, because I feel like a lot of those like great moments that you guys saw and like those like highlighted times is like it was such a like just go to where I couldn't really enjoy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't enjoy it for myself. It was like, always felt like it was for others. So like now I'm just like, I feel like I'm in real time. Like I'm saying, just trying to like spend more time with my people and just trying to focus. And where I'm at right now is like we on to like ownership and partnership. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really necessarily focused on skate sponsors. Like sponsorship is like, we looking for partnerships. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's where I'm at. Like I have a dope, I can only say so much. Like I have a dope, contest platform that I'm putting on. I'm gonna give skaters big bread, treat skaters like the athletes like they are, respectfully. And yeah, really, I'm just here to just be Switch God, bro, and share, like, you know, share my knowledge. Like I said, like I'm my video part, and then I'm working on a docuseries, and then I think I'm gonna release a book.
Oh damn!
Let's go, man.
I've had the experience to be able to share what I've gone through, and I think it'll be good for some of the upcoming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna share some of the things I've gone through, help people like understand, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to go to every dance. You can check the dance out. You don't have to dance every time. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And so I think I'm gonna try to like do a little book. I got a name. I'm not gonna say it here, but I'll let you guys know. I think I might go walk a runway tomorrow. Somebody just asked me to walk a runway.
Fire.
So I'm just living, bro. Like I'm just living. Like I'm skating with Wayne. I'm just having fun, bro. Actually, what I'm doing next, I think I'm gonna go to Paul's Park tonight. That's what we're gonna do next.
Oh, sick.
Bro, yep. Jamaican Keelan saying he's got 10 jobs sounds more like 28 jobs, but
it's real though, bro. Son of a Jamaican,
bro. Let's go.
Son of a Jamaican.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
I feel the heat from here.
All right, well, if you know the show, you know we got one section left. A little rapid fire, Keelan. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Favorite skater? And you can't say yourself.
It changes for the time, but like I would say for sure, Paul, Stevie are like some of my all time. Like there's like back in the day, like Jamie Thomas, I like his pants. Shit like that. Like I have every skater for different reasons.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I would say like my top 2 favorite skaters is like P-Rod and Stevie.
Okay, well, we want to get you to P-Rod's Park as soon as possible, so we gotta hit these with some speed, all right?
All right, let's get it.
Favorite video?
Ooh, probably like In Bloom.
Ooh.
Favorite video part?
Ooh, that's heavy. Yeah, probably Paul's In Bloom part.
Favorite style?
Favorite? Fuck. Like Wade, P-Rod.
Which skater had the biggest influence on the way you skate?
Stevie Williams. And P-Rod. I would say P-Rod for as far as diversity in trick selection, and Stevie as far as like how I identify myself and carry myself.
Most talented skateboarder on planet Earth?
I just had this debate the other day, and it came down to Yuto and Nigel.
So who is the answer?
I think Yuto.
Can't argue that.
But it's like, it goes back to that debate. It's like, how do you judge it? You know what I'm saying? It's like diversity with Yuto, Nigel, diversity in extreme. Nigel's not my favorite skater, but like you know what I'm saying, as far as like respectfully, I respect skaters to be skaters.
You cannot knock Nigel, man.
The other two I always got to throw in there is Ashad and Shane O'Neill.
And those are the other two that was as far as the conversation. And then I also threw Zion in there because he's a hell of a skater and like he can do shit that a lot of people can't do as far as
he's an all terrain type of man.
That motherfucker can fly, bro.
Real shit.
Like everybody want to fly, that fool can fly.
Real shit. Favorite trick?
Switch flip.
Hardest trick for you?
Hard flip. No, impossible, bro. That shit's impossible. I can't impossible for shit.
That's true.
That's true. You can't impossible for shit.
No, then it's hard as shit, man. Then it's like, impossible.
Okay.
What the fuck you think this is, man?
I thought
the hard flip is hard, and the impossible is like damn near impossible.
Actually, impossible. Yeah.
Most illegal trick?
I don't know, probably like a dolphin flip or some shit.
There's nollie double heel or some shit.
You know what I hate? I really don't like. I don't like when tricks don't have the name of like what it explains. Like, yeah, I get it's a dolphin flip, but it's like that shit has nothing to do with the mathematics of skateboarding. Like, you feel me? Like everything else makes sense. Like that, like a 360 flip or a 180 flip, burial, shit like that. Is like I hate when it's like. I remember like, oh, I just did a disco flip. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? That shit makes no sense, bro. Shit like that.
That's good. I like that.
But sometimes I don't even think I even know what a ghetto bird is. But you got those, don't you? And that has nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah. Like, look, all right. I have a big debate with that. So I remember I went back and forth with the Barracks about that shit today, correctly. So a ghetto bird. Look, the ghetto bird is the ghetto bird. There's only one way to do a ghetto bird. It's not a hard flip backside. It's not a ghetto bird, right? Do y'all consider those ghetto birds? Probably.
I just call those hard flip reverts.
Me too. Like the ghetto bird is fucking Kareem Campbell's special in the Tony Hawk game. It's a ghetto bird. It's fucking nollie half cat, nollie hard flip half cat, right?
Yeah.
That's the only way you can get over it. I hate when motherfuckers like, I'm about to get over this 10 step. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yeah, that's the ghetto birds. That shit's cool. And the ghetto birds, ghetto bird, nollie, hard flip, like half cut, preferably on the motherfucking bank. Like, when you do it fakey, it's not a fucking fakey ghetto bird. It's a whole different trick.
Yeah,
right.
I like that.
Got to agree with that one. Favorite clip?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, wait. You don't call a Chrysler 300 with a body kit of fucking a Rolls Royce, do you? It might look the same, but it's not it. Like it's not it. Like that's just how I feel.
Respect. Favorite clip you've ever gotten?
I would say in the parental part, it was like switch heel, manual, pop to manual.
That was crazy.
Switch flip out.
That switch flip out. That switch flip out was burned in my brain, man.
Yeah, I was wearing like that star tank top shit. I remember I bought that tank top in Hollywood. I was like, fuck, I got the Joy Rich. I'm about to take this shit to fucking London. I'm about to be on. Like, and I remember I got the clip in that day. I was so hyped, bro. I was super hyped.
That spot looks incredible.
One of my favorite clips.
Yeah, that was well executed. Worst trend you've been a part of?
I think like back in the day when there was like clown dancing, like crumping and shit. I used to have a tail, bro. Y'all probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No. So boom, so the clown. I didn't even clown dance, bro. That's the funny thing. Like I didn't like get crump and all that shit. I was skating, but I remember there was a time I had a tail. So the tail is when they used to like dance. They had like a fucking like strings with like a fucking like volleys on the end so that shit can like spin. I had that a couple times. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Gnarliest trick you've ever witnessed? I
was skating with Jeff Warren's song.
Oh shit. Legend.
Right? And this motherfucker, I skate with him a lot, low key. And sometimes I just sit back and watch this. I watch this motherfucker do a crazy ass line at Diamond Park. He did like a double hard flip, like a 360 flip. Boom. Starts it off with that. I'm like, that's crazy. And he does he goes on the top of the ramp, jumps off of it, or did he kickflip? Some crazy shit. That, then he did like a 360 over hill. Like when I watch him skate, like people be hating on bro, but as far as his like tricks, they're fucking crazy, bro.
What's the one trick that got away?
That's funny. My homie just said this shit to me. It was the spot is across the street from his house. I went back overcooked it.
Damn.
Ooh.
I went there so many times, bro, trying to get it and get it and get it and get it, and I just could not do it. Actually, he literally just sent me this photo last night. You know, see that?
Oh shit.
There we go.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Damn.
So he almost back over. That's one of the clips that I wish I could have got.
Yeah. That's
Why-
the one that got away right there.
That's
got
the one that got
photo
away.
too.
Got the. Only thing I can do now is look. I guess I could do it on the outside rail. The middle rail is gone now.
Oh,
They
fuck.
recently just took it. Like one day, my homie Phil at the car street from him was like, "Damn, bro, they repainted the rail. It's brand new. We can skate it again." And then like a week later, somebody took the whole. It might have been some fucking skaters. It was like fuck the rail. And Palmdale little niggas be doing that shit a lot.
What's the biggest bunt you've ever witnessed?
The biggest of them all, the backside flip.
Which one? Sheckler?
Right? I mean, that's the one trick that we all wanted to see that we would never see that we thought happened.
This is what I heard. You backside flip Del Toro. Yes or no? Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Legendary. What's the last new trick you learned?
A new trick that I learned, it's going to be random. Switch nose grind, fakie flip. I never did them. I always do fakie nose grind, flip out. Like in Parental, I did fakie nose grind, fakie flip. It's always that. But like recently, I did one first try. I did switch nose grind, fakie flip. So that's been my newest trick. Like, probably like, what? I think you should have had that when you first started skating. But it's like, yeah.
I find that
Like,
way harder. I find it way harder. I've never done it, but I've done fakie 5-0. It's easier to fakie flip out when you're in fakie ollie in.
Position,
It's
yeah.
already like ready. Anyways.
Yeah, you're already locked in versus like shifting forward, like on
wiggling.
the front of the nose. Yeah, but I like it. Actually, you know what? Somebody just told me, I showed them the footage and they seen me do it. I got to switch 3-foot blip on a rail.
Oh
And
shit. Wait, did you come out switch or did you fucking come out all the way around?
to regular, so that's why I was like, nah, this ain't coming out yet.
That's my guy right there.
Nah, because I'm
Take that
I'm,
shit back
like,
to switch. You always switch rails back to switch, man. Switch lip.
exactly.
Yeah.
Unless it's something like a big spin board, like you were saying, you want to just flow it, but like the control is back to switch.
Thank
And
you.
he was like, you could probably switch 3-foot nose blood in. I was like, oh shit, it's the same concept. Like, why be a little easier? You feel me? Because it's like just right over it. But yeah, so that's gonna be a new trick I want to learn. I never tried one switch 3-foot nose blood, but it has to go back to switch.
Dream job after skating.
Really just like creative directing, you know what I'm saying? Like director, kind of like some type of media behind the scenes, like movie type stuff.
Favorite local brand.
3435.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, 3435. Barry's is from New York, but they here in downtown now. Yeah, I support all my homie shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down. I fuck with people that fuck with themselves, and like I support that.
Favorite local skater.
Robert Neal.
What's the one sponsor you regret riding for?
None. I ain't been slutted out. Like straight up. Like all brands that I wrote for. Like you ain't see me on 10 board companies. You ain't see me on 5 shoe companies. It's like I'm a very loyal person. Like you know what I'm saying, like you ain't see me on 10 skate shops. I don't really look back and like feel like ugh. Like you're saying,
That's
I wrote
good.
Finesse back in the day. I fucked with it for the time. But yeah, I don't really have nothing that I look back that's like kind of sour.
That's good.
Stand on business.
I just heard a podcast the other day, and the host was like, does anyone even know what that means? Like everyone who says that just heard it yelled in some video and just says it.
Right. Pretty. I mean, it's like, yeah. I would
Sounds
say
dope though.
Yeah.
just actually get the people going.
Ryan Rosillo was like, you should just yell, stand on business and just keep it moving.
That shit gonna hit. That's just like, everyone's like,
Yeah.
like, yeah. So next question, stand on business. Like, yeah. So what you been up to, Keelan? I just been standing on business, bro. You know what it is. You in the fucking vibes. Standing on business while they good looking for the cut when they can stand on business. You get that butt? Yeah, man. It's vibing, bro. Standing on business. Yeah, bro, with that shit. Oh, who started that?
I don't know.
I
It's
see.
so good.
It was so funny. I seen some meme. It was like some dude, and it was like the girl was like saying some shit, and it was like basically like it was like you always in my business. So he's like literally just standing on her. And then just like, look, stand on business. Like, whoa. That's just worth it.
Oh, no. Favorite teammate ever?
I would say my brothers, bro. Nick Tucker, Boo Johnson. When me and Lenny Rivas rocked. Yeah, man. Those are like my bros.
Hell yeah.
And like, I mean, bro, yeah, it's heavy, man. Like, even like Spencer and shit like that when we used to hit the road, like, yeah, like pretty much all of them, bro. Everybody's been like my favorite. And like I said, like I ain't been slutted out.
Got
So
this Spenny board right there.
you feel me? Exactly. So like I ain't been slutted out. So it's not like I've been like in the van with 10 teams. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everybody that I've like dealt with, I've literally like grown up with. And like we went from like kids to fucking adults to owning our own companies and standing on business.
You had to, eh? You couldn't resist.
Yo. Legendary. Worst teammate ever. It's time to stand on business, bro. Don't fuck
Gotta stand
around,
on
man.
business, huh? Who is the worst? Not even bad. It's just craziness. Fucking mean. When Neen used to be neat, like crazy, that fool was wild. Like he used to fucking be like, damn, bro, we gotta get in trouble fucking with you. Like, oh god, I can't say much, but like, yeah, Neen, like I would say Neen was like one of the wildest teammates I've had.
Worst company.
There's a new one that's around that's like, shoe company. Like I don't fuck with it. It's cool. I heard they throwing a crazy bag. Start with a C. Look like a leaf. You feel me?
You trying to get the bag?
Me? Nah, I remember they hit me up like years ago. But like, no, we always get in the bag. But nah, I couldn't like I heard the like comfort is not there. So it's like I mean I don't know what it is lately, but from before when I was like approached back in the day, it's like I wasn't fucking with. I remember they hit me like, yeah, just go on the website and it's like let us know what you want. Like, nigga, just send some shit. Like I'm gonna test y'all shit out, right? Like I don't like everything I'm looking at. I don't fuck with it. Like just have that shit pop up. But I would say some shit like that. That one's pretty random. I mean, I don't know names, but there's so many. There's a new brand every day. Like I'm saying, there's been some funny ones, like, but let them live. As long as they ain't, like, as long as they ain't stepping on toes and trying to stand over business, we solid.
Oh shit! Worst trend.
Triple camouflage pants.
Yep.
You feel me? That shit's
That's too much.
fucking ugly. Yeah, that's not it.
Worst style.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Yeah, people probably don't like ain't gonna rock with it. Like legend, amazing skater. Styles there for me every once in a while. Costin, bro, I don't fuck with Costin style. No, like, no, hear me out. Like, no, hear me out. It's like I respect Costin's fucking skating to a T. But it's like as far as like swag and on the skateboard, like let's be real. It's like I feel like there was a time, like I feel like there was a time and it shifted to where it's like, oh, I know I can do every trick easily, and I feel like the style left, and it was just more of like skill, I would say, because there's some shit I feel like I might clean that up. Like you're saying, it's like I'm not look again respectfully, like he's a god as far as like what we talking about, but it's like it's not my favorite style, and that's why that's like your reaction is like, nigga, you're tripping. But it's like, as far as like,
no, you would just never hear someone say that. You know, it's like burnt into your brain.
Hey, Keelan stands on business, man.
Yeah, you might have to stand back up.
Yeah. You feel me? But no, but like trust me, like I'll fucking watch this motherfucker skating like a motherfucker, like especially like back like Manic Monty and shit like that. It's like, oh, that shit hard. Like that shit's flawless. But it's like I respect it and I see it, and skill is crazy, but not the like. It ain't alpha yard. You feel me? Like it ain't that saucy. And like, and that's just how I see it. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying the worst out, never, but it's like as far as like the like response to it is like it don't hit me like that.
Hey man, if there's one thing we've learned today, it's Keelan stands on business, and he's gonna say it with his chest, and we respect it. But we also
respectfully though.
We all respect the hell out of Costin. Let's just put that on the record too.
Yeah, Costin's fucking god in this case shit. You know what I'm saying? I respect it.
Keelan, we're at the finish line here. Last but not least, last person you want on the sesh, bro.
I remember Lizard King used to be fucking super obnoxious. It's like, but it's just Lizard King. You feel me? But it's like, if you don't know, you're like, nigga, like what? Like, bro, you got me fucked up, bro. Like, get out of here. Cause I know motherfuckers where it's like we skate and it's like I fucking hate this motherfucker. I'm like, nah, it's just like he's just like this. You know, I'm understanding, but it's like that's somebody you don't want on your sesh if you can't vibe with him because he's gonna let you know what the fuck it is. Like you don't got it, you don't got it, or he's like like making all these fucking crazy ass noises, like not giving a fuck. But it's like that's the king.
Yeah. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just saying that I've been on a few sessions with him showing crew and Shake Junt around, and he's definitely loud on the sesh. Like if you need like a quiet concentration thing, he's probably the last person you would want there when you're focusing.
Yeah. Unless he's like skating trying to get a trick with you.
Yeah. Well, he seems like he could be the best or the worst. Like if you like that, like loud hyping you up
entertainment.
Shit,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if on the upside of it, it's amazing. But it's like if you don't understand it and you can't focus, because there's times like I fucking like tell him shut the fuck up. Like I don't even get like straight up like with the homie. It's like this nigga be fucking with me sometimes. Like
fuck. All right, my G. Switch God absolutely killed it, man. That was an epic time. Thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. This conversation was amazing. Yeah, I'm super hyped to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm part of the community again.
Let's go. He's back like he never left. Appreciate you, G. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Feel the heat from here.